I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right.
Well, we shall not stumble, no, we shall not fall.
Stealth games, where combat takes a backseat, the AI patrols the same spot over and over, and getting caught results in reloading a checkpoint to start it all over again. The Predator-Prey scenarios resulted in some interesting titles the last few years, and Dishonored was one that caught my eye instantly at E3. Maybe it was the art design, the array of superpowers, or that awesome mask, but the game stood out as a potentially great new IP for the year. But was Arkane Studios able to meet expectations?
We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
You assume the role of Corvo Attano, bodyguard and personal friend of the beloved Empress, returning home from seeking aid for the troubles of the city. The blissful reunion is cut short when a group of supernatural assassins kill the Empress, take her daughter, and leave you standing there with blood on your hands. Your time in jail is brief, and a small resistance assists in breaking you out, hiring you as their personal right-hand assassin to aid your revenge. You even catch a break from a mysterious entity known as the Outsider, who imbues you with his mark, granting you supernatural abilities as well. Beyond the obvious mission of revenge, there's a few fairly telegraphed twists in the story, but little else. Some targets were met so quickly their importance barely had time to make an impact, but the bond between Emily and Corvo drives that instinctive nature to protect, and gives a purpose you want to see through to the end.
Oh my, that's wicked. Who made that mask for you? It's exactly like the wanted posters.
The city of Dunwall is a captivating one. Clever art direction mixes steampunk with elements of the late 1800s, and the result is a world with a unique personality. As you walk through each level, you're subjected to loudspeaker announcements of obedience, run-ins with civilians berated by corrupt officers, and horrific crime scenes the plague has left in its wake. While an open-world atmosphere might have helped the city feel a bit more lively, the diversity of personalities you encounter are enough to suffice. Some character models and textures are a bit rougher than expected, but clever lighting and vistas more than make up for it. Sharp voice work from the impressive cast, seriously, Susan Sarandon, adds distinction between the multitude of individuals you help along the way. It's a world that acts as a dreary complement to your dark deeds.
Oh, my. I think I have gentlemen callers again, but not the way I used to, not the nice ones.
Dishonored is a game that asks you to get to a single point, but gives you a multitude of pathways to get there. You start at a hub world where a target is specified, and then you are shipped off to an area of the city to pursue that target. As you blink along rooftops, you can gather information by listening in on conversations, stumbling upon characters of interest, or completing side quests for additional means of access. There's never just one single path to your target or way to assassinate them. As your powers grow, your options grow with them. To access an exclusive party in one mission, I could use a dropped invitation to gain entry, sneak in through a window to the guards' quarters, or go through the sewers and sneak up the back. I could not help but be reminded of Deus Ex Human Revolution, in the ways Dishonored gives branching paths and lets the player decide which one to take.
But you're gonna walk in there dressed like that and kill the Pendleton brothers? Maybe I got a better way to take care of them too.
Choice also plays its part in shaping the world around you. A chaos system is in place that echoes your actions from previous assignments. Sneaking in and remaining undetected puts the city at ease, with less rats and a righteous story outcome. Going in loud, raising alarms, and killing civilians will add to the chaos, in which patrols are stepped up and the plague worsens. Even the litter of bodies you leave in your wake can attract substantially more rats in the area, adding another problem to overcome. It's an interesting cause and effect, but with the ghost bonus for never being seen at the end of a mission recap, the game tends to favor stealth more than brash combat.
Finally, I've been like this for 20 minutes. Your footsteps sound a little loud. Have you gained a little weight, Bunny?
Getting to your target requires an arsenal, and Dishonored gives you a hefty supply of weaponry and abilities. Pistols, crossbows, and grenades offer a few typical ways to dispatch a guard or two, with useful items such as a rewire tool to turn technology against the enemy or traps for predictable guard paths. It's the powers used in conjunction with the weaponry that keeps Dishonored interesting. Coming across a patrol can offer up multiple possibilities for that encounter. You can blink over rooftops to avoid a confrontation completely, summon a swarm of rats to distract them long enough to slip by, or my favorite, stop time as one fires, possess him, move him in front of his own bullet, and laugh. The game begs you to dispatch guards in a unique, seamless manner and offers up plenty of ways to do so. Even on the last mission of the game, I was still finding new combinations to toy with the AI. Collectibles along the way boost those powers further, increasing their effectiveness and even allowing a slight perk customization to tailor your preferred approach. You feel more like an assassin with every target you silently dispose.
And now I return you to your world. but know that I will be watching with great interest.
Though your time spent is short, Dishonored is a game that begs another replay after the campaign's conclusion. The mixture of powers, weapons, perk customizations, difficulties, upgrades, and enemy variety open up a lot of possibility. I would have liked a little more gray in the black and white decisions you make, but experiencing both chaos environments have their enjoyable attributes. In the end, Dunwall is a fantastic setting, and the playground of tools at your disposal keeps you constantly shuffling your powers to see their potential. It's a healthy mix of FPS and stealth that makes the Path of Vengeance one to remember.
I read that some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make whales do what they want. Is that true?
Yes. Mostly.
Can't you see I'm about to bathe? Corvo, under other circumstances, I assure you I might welcome your advances. But rats, plague, and tyranny have a way of killing the mood.